Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's CJ with George Astronomy. Hello, as promised, this is another original content video. What is this one about? Well, if you saw the update video here just a couple of minutes ago, hopefully, or maybe the night before, who knows, whenever you saw it, if you saw it, doesn't matter. The Peach State Stargaze is coming up here at the end of the month. And as I'm getting ready for it, there was a couple of concerns. One, of course, is, how do you travel with all your stuff? Well, the Gem 45, of course, comes in its own metal, box, which is good. It's going to protect that. But as far as cameras, cables, connectors, filters, filter drawer, filter wheels, guiding cameras, guide scopes, etc., really, they come in their own individual boxes, but who the hell wants to carry boxes of boxes? That just doesn't make any sense. So I broke out the old Husky here, which I got from Home Depot. I'm sure you can probably get them online or anywhere. I'm sure you all seen it. You have like the rolling base. 2 cans of air. You got the rolling base on the bottom, which is basically just housing a bunch of minor stuff that's in there, just bare essentials. This is actually the power distribution box, as well as the computer and the router box, which I'm about to go over. You're about to see it live, recorded, and then of course I've got the 2 top cases on it, which basically house all the parts, as well as the cameras and the guide scopes and the filter wheel. So I'm going to do a quick tour of the boxes so you can see what I'm talking about, and then we're going to get right into the router, the mini computer, I don't know, there was something else, but I can't remember. Okay, so quick tour. I'll show all of this put together at one time, but since it's already broken down, I'm just going to concentrate on that. So basically, this is just a Husky Connect rolling system. It's very cheap, not that very expensive. You can cut it up, do modifications to it, whatever you want. This is the top box. It, of course, is on some hinges. It's got a nice handle. And if you got everything locked down, you can just pick it up and take it wherever you need to go. So the top of it, of course, is just 2 sets each of 2.0, 2.0 Type-C, and 3.0, as well as some additional power cords, just in case. 1 extra 2.0 for the mount back to the laptop for if I'm using the polar alignment, the iPolar that's on the GM45. Bottom-off mask, just in case, and of course the trusty compass, that's what that is, and a level, just in case, because you never know when you need to level something, especially a mount. Underneath that is 1 extra 3.0 flat cord with one of the ZWO cords that comes with it. That's to run from the, what the hell is that up there? The Pegasus back to the mini computer. The 2 cameras, so we've got the 183mm Pro and then the 294MC Pro. Here is the filter wheel that goes obviously with the mono. An extra guide scope. Currently I am running with, sorry if that just made you sick and vomit, I'm using a ZWO off-axis guider with the one-shot color. So let me slow down so nobody throws up. Okay, let's close that back. Lock that back so that when I lift it off, it won't get damaged. Now, these all connect with these little things right here. This is what keeps all the boxes together. And then you can just lift it off. And there you go. So this is the small chest that's underneath it. Same thing, pop it up. And here we got a couple of extra dew heaters. Have a hub just in case. There's another dew heater. Some USB AC adapter plugs. This is more or less for just to be able to charge like the cell phone, whatever, it doesn't matter. They're just in there because I've ran into the past where I've had to have them. A non-powered USB hub, again, just in case. Some connectors for the guide cameras. There's the box for the off-axis guider, just in case. Some clean rags. There's an extra Pegasus power box, the original. So no USB hubs on it, just power only and dew heater control only. Some lens cleaning kits right there. Extra adapters, just one set extra adapters of everything that's used in the imaging train. A little Savoni camera that I was messing around with, little color camera. It's cute. Maybe you'll see it later. This camera is actually not working very well. This is a 462 MC. It got dropped. I don't even know why I've still got it. I guess I'm hoping that it'll work. And occasionally it does, surprisingly. Not sure why or what's wrong with it. It's an experiment in action. So, yeah, that just locks down right there. And then, I'm just going to lift this off for right now and look down inside the rolling. So this is the base of everything. And here, roll of duct tape. There is extra Cat 5 cable. There's an extra long USB 3.0 for the just in case. That box is one of the camera boxes. It's got some extra parts in it. Of course, extra screws, nuts, bolts, everything you might need. Some extra hex set keys, even though I use all the standard ones are up on the top. You never know when you may need another size, so I've got the whole pack of them in here. Duct tape. You can fix anything with duct tape. Some other parts, gadget. Actually, you know what? That I think goes on the guide camera, or the guide scope. Excuse me. I better put that back in the guide scope. Little shoe, just in case. Again, just in case. There is an extra power cord in here, and then a thing of tools. So just some extra tools, just in case, because you never ever know. And I have been out at Deer Lick on numerous occasions when you need something and you don't have it. What a pain in the ass. Anyway, headlamp, of course, because you know you need to see. Look, red light, red light, red light, red light, green light, red light, green light, red light. There you go. It also has white, and if you want to get yelled at, put that on when you're out at a dark sky site, and I guarantee you, you will get yelled at. All right, so here is the power box, which is a complete mess. Oh my God. You know what? Let me clean that up right now. Son of a bitch, nothing but issues here. Nothing but issues. Okay. All right, now I got it. All right, so we've got the mini computer, the router, and I forgot its name again. I literally just said it like 5 seconds ago. The surge protector, that's what that is, the surge protector. So there's a hole that I cut out on the side here, which I used a Dremel tool in order to bring my power cords out. And we basically have the supply cord, which is the thicker of the two. And then these are for the, there you go, the 2 power bricks, which basically controls, that's for the mount, and then that's for the Pegasus. So go figure. The largest brick of them all actually goes to the Pegasus. The smallest thing on here, the biggest block. Sorry, I didn't mean to shoot you in the bird. All right, back to here. On this side, of course, you know, we have the Ethernet cable, which goes from the mini computer into the router. Power cord for the router, power for the mini, and then we have 2 cables that go out from the back of the box here, which again, use the Dremel tool in order to cut it out, and these 2, which are quite long, actually, come right out, and they plug into the mount. That is for, excuse me, I'm sorry, that is for the mount control, obviously, and then and everything's a mess because I just yanked it out. And then the 3.0, which goes back to the Pegasus. So there you go. So when I'm imaging, and I've already tested this multiple times, it's actually, as I run over cords, idiot. As I've gone over this several times now since I've built this up, literally turn on the computer, close this, and there you go. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Lifts right up. I don't bring any of this other stuff out at all. All of it. That's it. That is it. I literally carry the mount out. As you see right there, nothing dragging, nothing connecting. I bring this box out, plug it into my orange extension cord, and then plug it right into the mount, and I'm basically done. So the router automatically comes on when it's plugged in, or as soon as I initiate power, which is that switch right there, turns the power on to this, automatically starts up the router, and then I just hit the power button on the mini computer there, and everything fires right up. And after about maybe 45 to 60 seconds, I just take the laptop and go in through RDP, and I'm connected. Now, what happens if you can't get connected on RDP? Well, there's a couple of things you can do. One is, if you are using a mini computer or any type of computer where you actually have to use an HDMI in order to go into it to view it, two things. One, this here, oops, there it is. This here is a 12 volt powered, or actually it's USB powered. No, I'm sorry, it is 12 volt powered. A little 12 volt powered LCD screen. And it's got two HDMI inputs, which go directly to your mini computer, because typically most of them have an HDMI. That's the actual power for it. That is to connect it to the computer, and it connects beautifully. Then, just to make it more interesting, get one of these little fancy dandy doggles, and what that goes to is this wireless keyboard and integrated mouse, little Logitech. Very cheap. You basically just plug it in, power it up, turn it on, put the dongle into the mini computer, it automatically reads it and it connects to it. So if you are out in the field and you run into issues with either connectivity because it junked out or whatever it happens to be, you can always dial into it and make any corrections or changes that you need to do. So there is no internet connectivity on this. Obviously I can change this to connect back to the internet if I'm at the house. However, the router, which you could also connect to the internet if you need to, is actually set up as an LAN, or a local area network. So it does produce a Wi-Fi signal. It just has no internet access. So when I connect it, or when I take the laptop over here, which is right here, when I connect the laptop up to it, all I do is type, this is a Windows 10 Pro. I just literally type in REM and hit go, and it opens up remote desktop, which then connects to it. So it's pretty much seamless. It's automatic. I have not had any issues, knock on wood, thus far. And I've probably tested it at least a dozen or more times, both inside, periodically, throughout the days, whatever, as well as outside. And it stays connected, even more reliable than TeamViewer is. But anyway, I'll put the descriptions for the Amazon links in the bottom there, or the links for the Amazon where I bought these from. If you would please go ahead and click on those links if you're interested in buying those, which is on the affiliate program, which definitely helps me out. Every little bit counts, which means I get to go buy some more gear as I save up and afford it, and I can show y'all new stuff. Also too, if you want to see me actually do this stuff, I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. Velcro, 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 easy enough. Cut hole, cut hole. But if you enjoy seeing those kind of things and you want to see me actually do those kind of things, by all means, please put your comments down below. Let me know what you'd like to see, and we'll see if we can't make that happen. All right. Clear skies.